So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And it's made its way to him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look to when the going gets tough here. He's been surprisingly mature and intelligent for...
Okafor! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lucas Moura. Now it's Girassi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Son Heung-min. Reinders. And here's Lucas Moura. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jorginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tar attempts a clearance. Lucas Moura. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Reinders. Quarter of an hour played. Lucas Moura was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This looks promising. Okafor is onto this, and here's Marlon. He's had it taken off him. Still goalless. Lucas Moura. Nice bit of trickery. Looking to play him in, and he's definitely onside. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Girassi. David Neres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's an imaginative pass. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an excellent interception. Marlon. Can he get it through? Pinches it off him. Vitoria are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Jorginho. Now it's Marlon. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's Lucas Moura. Reinders. And it's Lucas Moura. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Busquets. De Paul.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Lucas Moura. And it's Lucas Moura. It's a good spell of possession, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out. Son Heung-min. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Lucas Moura. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Okafor. Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Decent chance!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Lucas Moura. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Girassi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Marlon. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at Lucas Moura! And a neat finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Now it's Richarlison. Reinders. Now it's David Neres. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Girassi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the finish! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He is through here. Chance! And that's a shot! finish. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Monaco are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 7, le numéro 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Le numéro 11. Attention, changement.
Can he finish? Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Le numéro 7.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Victoria now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's had it nicked away. Aubameyang. Kessié. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Kovac claims comfortably.
Monaco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And here's Aubameyang. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, such a clever touch. Stood up well to him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bout of passing here, really. And a chance! And it's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Aubameyang. Milinkovic-Savic. That's a little off target. Reinders.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Reinders. Looking tidy in possession here. Quality ball. Milinkovic-Savic. And it's Correa. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Milinkovic-Savic. And here's Aubameyang. Son Heung-min. Now it's Richarlison. Richarlison. And this is Son Heung-min. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Shoot!
de temps additionnel.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Such good technique.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. Deep into injury time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 10.
Monaco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's fabulous. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think?